So let's talk about Iraqi culture. So, how do you greet each other in Iraq?
So, for men, I would say like we handshake and then on the cheek, like a light, not like the kiss or like kind of like cheek to cheek.
Okay.
Yeah.
On both or just one?
Oh, that depends. See, like it depends on the family, the tribe, or the family routine. But mostly, like if you're new, um, like actually, I've been here for too long. I kind of like even I sometimes I struggle with this. I'm like I meet people from back home or from the embassy or something. Like,
What do you do here?
yeah. So it's like left, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go left, right, and then obviously while you're handshaking. There's ones where you go 2 times, like 1, 2. Or if it's someone you miss for a long time, it's like 1, 2, 3. It just really depends. Like,
I say,
yeah. But mostly it's just a handshake, like a kiss on the cheek, not like smooch,
Yeah.
but like cheek to cheek, like quick one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And please correct me if I say it wrong. I read that you always say Assalamu alaikum.
For sure.
How do you say it correctly?
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. What does that mean?
Assalamu alaikum means like basically the hello of Arab countries, and not just Arab countries actually say this, like Middle Eastern countries. Turkey, they say that. In Iran, they say that. In Arabic countries, all of them. Honestly, all the Muslim countries say, even Malaysia and Indonesia.
Okay.
They say salam alaikum. But I'll give you another word in more Arabic. Marhaban.
Yeah.
Marhaban. Also Turkey, they say marhaba.
Does it mean like good day?
Marhaba, it just means like hello.
Or just hello, okay.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum is more tied to the religion.
Yeah.
And it's more polite to say that. Like,
this is also the response, right? When
assalamu alaikum, and the response will be wa alaikum salam.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're responding. Assalamu alaikum means like, hi everyone, in like a really respectful way, like peace upon you guys or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then wa alaikum salam means like you're just back to you.
Okay.
Sort of like that.
So for the coming back to the hospitability culture in Iraq, I read that it's custom that when you're invited to someone, that it's custom to bring some form of gift with you. Is that true?
Honestly, you don't really have to, but it's
appreciated.
I guess, it's part of the culture. You just like, I guess that goes around for a lot of countries. You can't just come in empty-handed, Like, I mean, you can, obviously. And people wouldn't mind, obviously, and they don't really care. It's just like if you bring that, it just shows like how respectful you are.
Yeah.
Kind of like a bag in the head thing.
Yeah.
So I think all Asian countries do this.
It's a lot more in the culture here than it is in the West.
Yeah.
I mean, the general hospitability. I mean, in Switzerland, the same thing. When we're invited, like as a family, to go eat dinner at another family's home, it's custom to bring like a bottle of wine or flowers or something.
Okay. It's similar.
Yeah.
I would say.
And so I found a bunch of stuff, and I always, present the thing so you can tell me if it's bullshit or not.
Yeah.
So, for example, one thing I found is that if a man gives a gift to a woman, he should say that it is from his wife, mother, sister, or some other female relation. Is that true?
Okay, in most cases, I would say yes. That is kind of true, but because let's say like if you don't know that girl, and you're going to her home with her family being there, you're like, oh, here's a gift for you. It gives them a hint that you want to like engage with her.
Yeah, or it's more like a romantic nature.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of like, I guess, it's like that. It's kind of obvious. Like, if you just go there and be like, oh, here's a gift for me.
Yeah.
Then it's like, and if you don't know her, you're not like close friends. You just met like recently. So that means, you want to marry or engage.
Okay. I also found that when there's like not just like two families, but a bigger event, that usually the men would celebrate in one room and the women in another one.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Are they separate?
Yeah. So we do this, especially the cultural ones, like the Arab gatherings or something like that. I can show you some footage later if you want on it. The women have their own section, and the men have their own section because mostly like we want our women to be comfortable around each other, and maybe they could take off the hijab or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because women they don't want to be uncomfortable. It's just part of the culture where like women want to be comfortable on their own. They have their own jobs. They have their own yeah, whatever they want. But also for men, we can talk about many other things, and like we can like, it's just the culture, man. Like I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, like it's just more comfortable like that, you know.
Yeah.
When it happens actually with family gatherings, when I go with my cousins or like my family and my uncle, my aunts, we're all together, women and men. It doesn't matter. That's different. But if you're going to a big event like family event, like the tribal events, you know, like with big feasts and stuff like those, like of course the women and men are separated. Yeah.
Okay.
Not like as in a bad thing. It's just like more comfortable for the women to relax and kind of feel comfortable. You know?
All right. Then one thing I found that's crazy. You got to tell me if that's true. If, for example, I say I like your watch, and I say this like 10 times, I love your watch, then you have to give it to me. Is that a real thing?
For sure, man. Like really? Yeah, that's like if you really like something, then like you be like, oh, yo, I really like it. We just take it here. It's yours now.
Really?
Literally, yeah. Or they would buy you something like literally. That's also part of the hospitality, you know. Yeah. Not just in Iraq. This happens in like other Arab countries too.
Yeah, I've read that in a bunch of countries. But yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like you're supposed to give as much as you can, especially if you're a foreigner and like if you're a guest. Wow, like.
Well, that seems just crazy. Like, isn't that, let's say if you were very wealthy and like, let's say I'm a billionaire and just to give away a watch is easy, but for someone who's from a lower class or is less rich, would that still be the same? Because giving away a watch seems almost, I don't know, for example, I wouldn't just give you my watch if you like it.
No, it's mostly like they would give, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you. I've heard many experiences like, yo, if you really like it and you keep insisting like, oh, yo, where did you get this? How much is the deal? I really like the color. Yeah. They're like, here, take it, man. It's just like, it's just part of the culture. Sorry about that. It's just part of the hospitality and the culture. That's really like, you have to please your guests. Guest is number one, like no matter what.
Yeah. Okay. And also read that when you get a gift, that there's always the polite protest at first, like no, you don't have to. You
of course, 100%, yes. Yeah. Sometimes it's really annoying. I would be like, not annoying. It's like, oh, just take it, you know, like like you're giving a gift, like no, how can you do this? No. You know, like it's like that. And also when you're taking a gift, like you shouldn't just take it right away. It's like.
Yeah, you gotta be. It's like the little conversational tango you gotta go through.
Yeah.
Before you can actually
definitely. But like I mean, mostly like you should mean it. You know, it's like if you don't mean it and you just like, oh, thank you so much, you take it. It doesn't matter, honestly.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. But like if you're like, oh no, thank you, you didn't have to do that and all of that, you didn't have to buy this, then that's completely fine. Also, like that just makes you look more polite. That's it. Yeah. But it's not like you must do it. Like if I'm giving you a gift, they're like, here. And you're like, oh man, thank you, I love it. I'm not gonna be like, why didn't you resist? Like I'm not gonna be like that. No, like never. So yeah.
Okay.
It's like that.